Welcome to the Eat Better, Move Better, Live Better podcast presented by Flourish with Tracy, where we'll dive into the realms of holistic wellness, plant-based nutrition, yoga, and self-care to help you live your best life. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for our special segments. Meditation Monday. Start your week with mindfulness. Wellness Wednesdays. Get the midweek boost you need. Sadhana Saturdays. Dedicate weekends to personal growth. Join us as we explore and discuss all things to eat better, move better, and live better. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today, we're going to discuss a often overlooked yet crucial relationship in our overall wellness. It's how our gut health and our emotional well-being are not just connected, but constantly in conversation. It's our gut-brain connection and how our digestive system impacts our mental health. In yoga and Ayurveda, our belly, the Manipura chakra, is the seat of our personal power, digestion, and transformation. Modern science now echoes these ancient truths, revealing how our digestive system communicates with our brain through an intricate network known as the gut-brain axis. So let's talk about how our gut and brain communicate biochemically and energetically, the role gut bacteria in mood and emotional regulation, how stress impacts digestion, and how digestion impacts stress, and how to nourish this connection physically, mentally, and spiritually. Let's begin by tuning in to our body's awareness. So take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and release out through an open mouth. Place one hand gently on your belly. Notice any sensations, warmth, tension, emptiness, movement. This is the center of your internal compass, constantly giving you information about your inner world. Release your hand. Take another breath in and out. Your gut and your brain are connected through the vagus nerve. It's a vast communication. It's like a super highway that sends messages both ways. In fact, 90% of the information flows from the gut to the brain, not the other way around. The gut is lined with over 1 million neurons, and it's often referred to as the enteric nervous system. And because of this, scientists call our gut the second brain. The gut and brain communicate through neurohormonal and immune pathways. This system regulates mood, stress response, digestion, and even cognition. Neurotransmitters such as serotonin, or the feel-good chemical, are mostly produced in the gut. When your gut is out of balance or out of sync, imbalanced, your emotions often follow. If you've ever felt butterflies in your stomach or lost appetite when anxious, this is because your gut-brain connection is in action. So think about a time when emotional stress affected your digestion, or when digestive discomfort affected your mood. What might your body have been trying to tell you during this time? And do you find yourself always associating food with mood? If you want to celebrate something great happened, you consume. If you're feeling sad about something, you consume. If you're angry, you consume. If you're stressed, you consume. Or you don't consume because you feel those ways. There's the connection. Inside your gut lives an entire ecosystem, trillions of bacteria, fungi, and microorganisms collectively called the gut microbiome. These microbes are like unseen healers. They help digest food, regulate immunity, and produce key neurotransmitters like dopamine, which calm the nervous system. When this ecosystem is balanced, you experience clarity, calm, and vitality. When disrupted, stress, poor diet, medications, or toxins, the imbalance can lead to inflammation, anxiety, and even depression. Studies show that people with anxiety and depression often have altered gut microbiota. Probiotic, especially strains like lactobacillus, can help improve mood and reduce stress. Chronic inflammation in the gut may affect brain chemistry, contributing to brain fog and fatigue. In yoga, Ayurveda teaches us that the Agni, the digestive fire, is the root of all health. When Agni is strong, we digest not only food but also life experiences, emotionally and energetically. And when we are weak, Ama or toxins accumulate, dulling the mind and the body. Taking another pause here, close your eyes and breathe into your belly. Imagine a golden flame, your inner digestive fire. See and feel it burning steadily, warming your inner core. Inhale, and as you exhale, visualize it clearing away heaviness, tension, or emotional residue. Inhale, exhale, open your eyes. You've just cultivated clarity within the gut, within the mind. This understanding helps you process stress. When you understand how stress impacts digestion, when we're under stress, our body enters a fight or flight mode, redirecting blood away from the digestive organs. This can cause bloating, constipation, diarrhea, or loss of appetite. Chronic stress keeps the gut in a reactive state, weakening the microbiome and increasing intestinal permeability. This is known as leaky gut. This allows inflammation and inflammatory molecules to enter the bloodstream, affecting brain chemistry and mood stability. So taking that moment to stop and breathe, breathing into the belly to clear the gut will help. When you are out of balance, when there is stress impacting your gut, it may manifest as irritable bowel syndrome, sensitivities to food, fatigue, anxiety, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. That simple breath work and taking the time to slow down and eat consciously, we shift the nervous system back to the rest and digest mode. Every mindful meal, even if it's just one meal a day where we're free from distractions, can dramatically improve and increase digestion and emotional regulation. To begin to see mindfulness as medicine. So how do you eat mindfully? You can imagine, even before you begin to eat, that you're holding a small piece of food, perhaps fruit or raisin. Notice the color, texture, and scent. And in this moment, taking an imaginary bite, visualize the body receiving the nourishment. Notice how slowing down transforms the experience of nourishment. This practice, whether imaginary or with an actual piece of food, allows you to feel grateful for the food, to honor your digestive system, to slow things down and to eat mindfully, one small bite at a time. True healing comes from balancing the mind, body, and the spirit. So, what should you eat, or how should you eat to provide nutrition that will provide harmony between the gut and the brain? Well, first, eat whole, unprocessed foods rich in fiber. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains. They all feed the beneficial bacteria. And we've discussed this in a previous episode about pre and probiotics. Prebiotics contain the fiber obtained from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains that feed the probiotic bacteria that we need for balanced brain and gut health. And include fermented foods like yogurts, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut. Be sure to hydrate deeply. Water supports the mucus lining and aids in proper evacuation and elimination. And then, as always, reduce consumption of processed foods, sugars, alcohols, and artificial additives. Second, reset your nervous system by reducing stress. Daily meditation, breath work, all stimulates the vagus nerve. Yogic postures like just sitting comfortably with your knees to the chest, hugging the knees, twists for the digestive system, or child's pose. All of these support digestive flow. Walking outdoors and grounding barefoot regulates mood and gut motility. And then check your sleep and circadian rhythm. Gut bacteria follow your body's clock. Irregular sleep disrupts digestion and mood balance. So maintaining constant sleep and eating time helps your body's natural rhythm and routine. And then emotional digestion. As mentioned earlier, sometimes it's not the food we digest, it's emotions. And this is considered the food we can't digest. It's when we hold on to anger, grief, resentment. All of these create an internal stagnation. Through mindful self-inquiry, journaling, therapy, we can digest experiences and release what no longer serves us, to separate and segregate food from mood. Take a moment here to reflect. What emotions might your gut be holding on to today? What emotions trigger you to consume that impact your gut? So let's integrate everything. Once again, close your eyes, bringing your attention back to your breath. And this time, visualize your gut, the center of intuition, emotion, and transformation. Inhale, imagine light filling your abdomen. Exhale, release stress, worry, tension. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Now imagine and visualize a bright, golden, luminous thread connecting your gut, traveling upward to your brain, like a soft, gentle current of communication. Feel the warmth and see and experience the glow of this thread. See the connection becoming clear and balanced. Gently whisper the words peace and trust. As you say these words, imagine that you can feel and see them traveling from your gut towards your brain. Imagine your brain receiving this message, and then gently allow it to flow back into the belly. Peace, trust. And now see this sacred reciprocity between your gut and brain, ebbing and flowing, receiving and giving. Peace, trust. Traveling along, back and forth through this luminous thread, balancing your mind, calming your body, balancing your body, soothing your mind. And repeat silently, I listen to my gut. I trust its wisdom. I nourish my body. It nourishes my mind. Allow the energy to settle. Breathing in and out. Remember, your digestive system is not just a physical process. It's an energetic dialogue between your body, mind, and spirit. The gut doesn't just digest food, it consumes and digests experiences, emotions, and life itself. When you care for your gut, you care for your entire being. Place one hand on your belly and take a deep breath in. Open your eyes. With your eyes wide open, awake and aware, exhale and see and feel the luminous thread traveling between the gut and brain. Feel gratitude for this inner ecosystem that sustains your life and emotional balance. Take a breath in and out. As you reflect once again where you can make adjustment, removing foods that don't agree with you, listening to your body express what you should not consume or digest, taking the time to be mindful of the food that you consume, separating and segregating food from mood, appreciating the connection between your gut and your brain, sharing in a space of awareness and nourishment. Embracing deeper intuition, clarity, and peace within. Thank you for sharing time and space today. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's insights help you on a personal journey towards a healthier, happier life. Don't forget to join every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for more self-care and holistic wellness tips. Before you go, make sure to comment, click the bell, like, and subscribe buttons for upcoming episode notifications. Be sure to always consult a medical professional before making any major changes regarding your health, diet, or routine. In the meanwhile, stay motivated, stay inspired, and remember, every step you take is one step closer to a better you. Until next time, keep flourishing, and as always, may all be well.